Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I figured for today's YouTube Live, for the weekly YouTube Live today, we will be going over the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. The rumored cast of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 6. Again, this is all rumored as nothing's confirmed yet. Can't say it's confirmed. Obviously the cast has not been announced yet. We should be getting that announcement hopefully soon. Hello, welcome. So I figured for today's YouTube Live, we would go through the cast and everyone can give their thoughts and opinions on the cast. So if that sounds good to you, let's get right on into it. Obviously, first off, welcome to my YouTube Live. I'm trying out a new software today to be doing my YouTube Lives. So let me know what you guys think about this quality. If it all looks good, please let me know. I'm still learning how this all works, obviously, so I'm trying out new things. But we got some exciting stuff coming. Obviously, like I said, this is all alleged, the cast. So yeah, I figured we can get into it. Yeah, that could make sense. All-Stars premiering after Down Under for sure definitely would make sense, especially with Down Under being kind of the more focused of World of Wonder, it seems like. Although I don't know, it could change. But that definitely would make sense. Let me try something here. Again, I'm trying out this new software today. Yeah, it definitely will make sense. I can see what you're saying here, Madam Caliente, but obviously we'll have to see what ends up happening with how this season goes. They've done 2 seasons before at the same time, so I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it's gonna be a shorter season. I can see that for sure. I feel like it would make sense for them to bring back Art Simone because Art Simone is such a strong competitor and such a good representation for the brand of WoW Presents, if that makes sense. So I can definitely see that happening. But today I figured I would talk about the All-Star 6 cast. First, I tried to do this in some sort of order. I don't know if this makes any sense. I'm going to be putting them in the chat and then popping them up on the screen as I talk about them so we can obviously talk about them. First, we're going to be talking about Akira Chanel Davenport, one of the rumored queens of All-Star 6. What do we think about Akira being in this cast? Miss Akira is the body. I'm super excited to see Akira on this cast, if she is on it again. I think Akira is a very good competitor, and I think she'll be able to do really well in this competition. Obviously, we'll have to see how she does when it comes to the actual show. But if y'all want to have anything to say about Akira, definitely put it in the comments, and we can have a little discussion about Akira being in this cast. Again, rumored. I need to say that multiple times. I love Akira. I think Akira is such a good queen. Like, she's just so pretty. And also, I don't know if y'all saw online, but the not drama, but yeah, very, very, very underrated. I completely agree with that. I think Akira is an amazing queen, and I'm really excited to see her. I don't know if y'all saw the drama online with her and another queen who is in the cast, Serena Chacha, obviously involving the wig Akira ordered from Serena. We can talk about that a little bit if you would like to, but whatever y'all want to talk about with Akira. But I do think Akira will do very well. She is a very pretty queen. obviously. And I think she'll do okay. We'll have to see, obviously. Yes, Serena Chacha really messed up, and that is an entire thing I could have made a video about, but I felt like there were enough people covering it online, so I decided I didn't need to. But yeah, I figured I would bring it up a little bit in the YouTube live today. It was messy. I felt bad for Akira because obviously that was her excuse me. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. I can speculate that that was her wig for her promo because they all did promos allegedly recently. So I can see that. What if they gave Akira a song? Ooh, I would love to see that. I'm really excited about a lot of these queens for lip syncs and everything. Oh, it's gonna be a good season. I do. Just because she said they did take photos in these in the wigs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure she did. Again, I could be wrong. We'll have to see obviously when the promos do come out. But hopefully they'll be coming out soon. So we'll be able to see. Obviously, maybe it'll look different when it's in a picture versus like edited picture, I should say, versus real life. So maybe it'll look better. I don't know. All I can say is I probably won't be buying a wig from Serena Jaja. That was messy. Speaking of which, now we can talk about Serena Chacha and see what you guys think about her being in the cast. Let's talk about Serena Chacha. What do you guys think about Serena being in this cast for Drag Race All Stars? Do you think she's an All Star? Do you think it makes sense to put her in this cast? What are your thoughts and opinions on Serena Chacha? Serena Chacha. Why can't I say Chacha? Serena Chacha. Yeah. I'm excited to see a queen from season 5 again. I think that'll be a good time. I'll be curious to see how she does. Yeah, I can see that choices. I don't necessarily know. I don't know what qualifies someone to be an all-star, if that makes sense. So that's sort of my question there. She should not come back. That's fair. That's a fair point. I am excited to see how much she has grown, obviously, because when she did season 5, she was basically just turning 21. So hopefully she'll be able to do better. I like it when they bring. That's a fair point. That's a really fair point. Actually, India Fair was a very unexpected queen. Personally, I'm not a big India Fair fan, but that's my own perspective on that. But that's a really good point. It is kind of nice to see an unexpected queen. Obviously, we'll have to see what she's like. But yeah. I can see that. Although I like Derek Barry. Derek Barry, I feel like kind of got a weird. It's a bit underrated. I don't know. But Serena Chacha is on this cast allegedly. Again, allegedly. So hopefully she'll be able to do well. I don't know. Now let's talk about a queen, a controversial queen. Well, not really controversial, but a lot of people aren't a super big fan of her. Let's talk about Silky Nutmeg Ganache. what do you guys think about Silky being included in this cast? Do you think it's a good idea? I'm hoping she can get a redemption story and kind of bring her, because I know the fans didn't receive her too well in All-Star in season 11, obviously. So hopefully she'll be able to get a better edit. Well, not better edit, but a redemption type story. And hopefully the fans will respond well to her. I'm really hopeful for Silky. Because I think Silky is a really good queen, and I think she's deserving of a lot more respect than she got during season 11. Yeah, that's a fair point. Her and Eureka are going to be on this season together. It's going to be a chaotic season a little bit, and I'm a little nervous about that, but I think it'll be fun. I hope, that brings up another really good point. How soon is too soon for a queen to come back? Because obviously we have queens like Jan who come back right away, you know? Again, allegedly. But I'm hoping they release it tomorrow as well. At this point, I'm basically not counting on it anymore, which is why I'm doing this YouTube live where I'm going to be going over the cast with you guys. Again, alleged cast, alleged. So that I can get your thoughts and opinions, and we can all just have a conversation about the cast. I mean, is it alleged anymore? Who's to say? I'm just trying to make sure I don't go out and say, hey, this is the cast, let's talk about it, because it's not officially announced, and I don't want to, I'm just trying to be careful with what I'm talking about. Anyways, ooh, this is a good one. What if there was a lip sync of Coco versus Silky? Who would win? I would have to say Coco Montrese, because Coco Montrese, I think, is one of the fiercest lip sync assassins that we have had on Drag Race, period. Just such an amazing lip syncer. So hopefully we'll see Coco. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Coco would probably win. I feel pretty safe saying that one. Again, maybe I'm wrong. But if Coco does come back as a lip sync assassin this season, we will have to see. But yeah, I think Silky will be a interesting queen to include in this cast. I hope that fans receive her well. Yes, exactly. Coco is the original lip sync assassin. Yeah. Really? I haven't been looking at spoilers. I've been trying to avoid it, but I can see that potentially. Obviously, like we've been saying, Silky is a big personality, so I'll have to see. Speaking of big personalities, let's talk about this queen now. Eureka. Yes, and yes. We will get to those queens later. Yeah, I'm excited to see Silky. I hope she'll get a better edit. I'm really, yeah. I feel bad for Eureka. Hello, welcome to the live. I figured I would go over the cast today, because obviously it's not officially been announced, but I kind of wanted to do this in a live because I haven't done this before, so I figured that'd be fun. That's fair. That's fair. We'll have to see what Eureka is like on this season. the one thing I will say I do feel a more positive opinion on Eureka from is her role in We're Here. I think Eureka does an amazing job in that show, and I'm excited for more of We're Here, and that's the one thing I will say I've come to somewhat like Eureka a little bit more through, in my opinion. That's fair. She doesn't need to come back. I understand a lot of people don't necessarily want Eureka to be back. And I'm sure people feel the same way about other queens as well. But yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see what she's like on this season. She is a very big personality, so it'll be really interesting to see how she does, you know? But We're Here is a very, very good show. If you haven't checked it out, actually, definitely, I would recommend checking it out. They are filming season 2 right now, as far as I'm aware. So definitely check out before season 2 comes out, or if you want to, yeah, of course. That's fair. Yeah, that's a really fair point. Eureka is definitely I don't want to say a controversial choice, but a choice that some people might not be the most happy with, if that makes sense. Now let's talk about another queen from season 11. Let's talk about Scarlet Envy. How do we feel about Scarlet Envy being included in this cast? Is it time for Scarlet Envy? Do you think Scarlet Envy should have waited longer? What do you guys think? For me, I'm kind of middle of the road on Scarlet. She's not my favorite queen. Don't hate her. Just kind of there, you know? All right. This is interesting. I don't know why I just kind of forgot about Scarlet, if I'm being honest with you guys. So we'll have to see. Is this about Scarlet, I assume? Ooh. This is interesting. This is an interesting one. Huh. That'd be nice to see, honestly. I guess I am the only one who kind of felt indifferent about Scarlet, huh? All right, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe just me. We'll have to see how she does on the season for sure. It'll be an interesting choice. Huh. Anyways, Scarlet Envy is again allegedly on this cast, so hopefully she'll do well. Yeah, it's interesting to see you guys really like Scarlet. Yeah. Wait. Think about. Really? Almost. Wait. Really? Because I know there's Silky. I thought Silky's the only one from the top 4 of season 11 who's in this cast. Because it was Evie, Silky, Brooklyn. Who am I forgetting about? Evie, Silky, Brooklyn. Oh, Akira. Oh my god, Akira. You're 100% right. Wow. I feel bad. I forgot. Oh god. Yep, Akira. Yep. I completely forgot. Okay, we can talk about Ginger now. That's a really interesting. Actually, I'm really interested to see why they're bringing her back. I heard allegedly they were originally going to bring Adore back, Adore Delano. But Adore said no in the end, I think, or some sort of issue happened. But now Ginger is in it. Not saying that Ginger replaced Adore, but I'll be curious to see Ginger in this cast. I'll be really curious to see how she does. Okay. I'm curious to see how she does for sure. I do feel like it is a bit weird for them to bring back a queen from All Stars 2 personally. Yeah, I feel this. I feel like Adore would have made more sense because Adore did get taken out pretty early in the competition. So I do feel like Adore would have made more sense to bring back. I don't know. Maybe honestly it might be because Ginger was kind of eliminated somewhat early. Yeah, All Star 2, yeah. But we'll have to see what happens. I don't know. I'll be curious because I feel like by bringing Ginger back, you kind of open the doors again for all of All Stars 2 cast, for all of the All Stars 2 cast. So I'll be curious to see what that means later on, if that makes sense. Because All Stars 2 wasn't that long ago, you know? Yeah, this does open it up for Alyssa to come back. I feel like it opens up for a lot of queens to come back now. Coco, Alyssa, Tatiana, Detox, Roxy, you know? Ooh, I would like to see this. I would really like to see this. Oh, that was an interesting perspective for sure. I wouldn't have said that. it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, exactly. Tatiana. Like by opening up the doors for queens from All Stars 2, at what point do you stop, you know? At what point do you not bring the queens back, if that makes sense? Um oh really? Really, Adore and Laganja. Okay, I could have seen that. I do know Laganja has said that she would not want to be in a cast at one point, but I don't know if that's still the case. It's still the case. We'll have to see. But let's talk about our next queen. This is a queen I honestly am very excited for. Let's talk about Raja O'Hara. Raja O'Hara. How are we feeling about Raja O'Hara being included in this alleged cast? I'm very excited for Raja O'Hara. I think she will be a very good queen on this season. I like Raja. I'm really excited to see more Raja O'Hara. I really am, honestly, really excited to see Raja. Honestly, this. If Raja won All Star 6, I would love it. I would love to see this. Again, we'll have to see what ultimately happens. I don't know. We'll have to see, like I said. But, yeah. Yeah, I hope so too. I heard there were a few things that they did during the editing process that kind of changed her showing on the show, obviously. Oh yeah, no, Raja O'Hara from season 11. Sorry. That's a fair point. It wasn't. There were a few interesting moments with Raja O'Hara during Untucked. But I still really like Raja, and honestly, I'm excited. Raja winning. Yeah. Nah. We'll have to see. I'll be really curious. Ooh. Ooh. Probably Raja? I want to say Raja O'Hara would win that. I think Raja O'Hara. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Raja O'Hara. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. This is a good question, though. I'm so excited for this season. I'm so excited. The the queens included in this cast who are lip syncers are very good. Very good. Excuse me. Who do we want to talk about next? All right, I know who I want to talk about. Jiggly Caliente. Caliente. I am so excited. So excited for Jiggly to be in this cast. So excited. Honestly, this is one of the most excited I've been so far of the queens we've gone. Jiggly's the one I'm the most excited for. I am so excited for Jiggly Caliente. Again, we'll have to see what she's like on this season, but I think Jiggly Caliente is honestly one of the best one. I love Jiggly Caliente, and I'm just so excited to see her again. We'll have to see what she's like on this season, but it's been a long time coming for Jiggly to be on an All Stars. This, and this. Yes, 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 and yes. I am so excited for more trans representation on the show. I hope we bring in even more trans representation on future regular seasons of the show. I can see this. Well, it also has been a long time since she has been on Drag Race, so hopefully, she'll be able to grow her following even more. I'm really excited for Jiggly. I'm very, 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 very excited for Jiggly Caliente. I think this is honestly one of the queens I'm the most excited for from this cast. Yeah, just super excited for her. Next, I want to talk about this queen who I am. It is about damn time we get this queen on this show again. Let's talk about Trinity K. Bonet. Ooh. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited for Trinity K. Bonet. It is about damn time. She, like, I can't believe it took us this long to get Trinity K. Bonet on the show. It is about time. I'm just so excited for her. I think Trinity K. Bonet is the queen I'm the most excited, honestly, about for the season. One of the very few who I'm the most excited for. I'm excited for Trinity, Jiggly, and Sonique. Those are the ones I'm the most excited for. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yep, about time. She deserves it. She deserved this. Next, we need to bring Dita Ritz on. That's who else we really need. Ooh. Ah. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. TK. I'm gonna go with TKB. I'm gonna go with TKB. Yeah. I'm gonna go with TKB. This one. T. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, this could be a double win. Same with the Coco. Honestly, they both could. They both easily could be double wins. But I'm very excited. This is the queen I'm most excited for. Now we need Dita Ritz. Bring Dita Ritz on. Get her on the season. That's all we need, you know. I wish they had replaced Serena with Dita. That's what I wish, you know. This, and this. Yes, and yes. We need Dita Ritz on All Stars now. Why didn't we get her on All Star 6? I don't know. It was so good. I recently was rewatching this. Actually, her lip sync of This Will Be so good, so good, so good. Oh really? Wait, no. Why? Are what? Why? Why? Just I would so much rather have Dita Ritz than Ginger Minj. I'm sorry. Ginger's already been on All Stars. That makes me mad. That honestly makes me mad. I'm honestly mad. Like, why? Why? All right. Now let's keep going. Let's talk about this queen next. Let's talk about Kylie Sonique Love. I am so excited for this queen. So excited. I think this is honestly one of the queens I am the most excited for in this list again. Um huh. Huh. That's interesting. That's tea. That's interesting. But anyways, let's get back to talking about Kylie. Kylie Sonique. I am so excited for her. Obviously she was on season 2. It is again about damn time we get Kylie Sonique Love on a season of All Stars. Honestly, I love when they bring back queens from the earlier seasons, like season 2 or season 3, because I feel like it's been so long since their seasons have aired that they really are deserving. Yep. This, and this. Um, I can see this. I could see her winning. I could easily see her winning. Honestly, I think she could do better than she did in her season. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to see what she's like, but I'm honestly super excited for Sonique. I think it's about time we got her on the show again. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. It's a choice. Sorry, not my doing. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I'm trying out a new software today because I haven't been able to put up comments from the audience and things like that, and I feel like this was that's fair. That's honestly very fair. Honestly, I'm really curious to see who wins. Yeah, I'm very excited for Sonique. I think she'll be able to do very well. Again, we'll have to see what she's like on the season. But I'm super excited. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Yep. We'll have to see how the season goes. I'm really excited for Kylie Sonique. I'm so excited. This is a very good point. Especially compared to All Stars 5, All Stars 2. Excuse me. I'm really excited for this because this is the first season where I honestly have no idea who's gonna win. And this is a really, really, really interesting point to talk about, honestly. And I'm very excited. I'm excited. And yes, this is good news. This is very good news. Look at all the wigs Simone had. GG. I'm honestly, this season of All Stars is probably one of the most excited I've been for a season of All Stars in a very long time. In a very long time. We've already talked about Kylie. We've already talked about Ginger. All right, we have 3 more queens to talk about at this point. So we are going to move on and talk about Yara Sofia. How do we feel about Yara Sofia being on this cast? Are you guys excited to see Yara Sofia? Are you not excited? What are your thoughts? Obviously, Yara Sofia was on All Stars 1 and Season 3. I think she'll be able to do well. I'm not so sure how far she'll get. But I'm really excited to see her. She had some really, really cool looks on Season 3. So I'm super excited. Yeah, Yara is super entertaining. And I'm really, really, really excited for her. Oh, wow. What? Wait, what? What? I'm sorry, what? Are you? Yeah, that'll be interesting to see her without Alexis. Yeah. Honestly, Yara had some really, really cool looks, especially on Season 3. And also her makeup was really, really cool. I'm really excited. Yeah. Wait. How do you get that much money? What? Why do you put that much? That can't be how much her package is. Is it? Is it? That's too much. That's too much. And imagine if she. There's got to be something else you put that money towards, because I don't see that being all for a Drag Race package. Like, that's too much. Especially like, no, and that's crazy. All right, we got 2 more queens to talk about, and then we'll just do a little bit of a Q&A. But before we get to these last 2 queens, make sure you are hitting that like button. Make sure you're sharing this video all over social media, sharing the channel all over social media. I'm trying to get monetized, obviously, and I have a decent amount more work to do for that. But if you're enjoying my content, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and share, and subscribe. Yes. I sound like Bob? What? I love Bob. Bob is my favorite queen, but oh my god. I'm nervous. Like, that's way too much to spend. Why would you spend that much money? I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, we got this queen coming up. There's no reason not to talk about her. Jan. How do we feel about Jan coming into All Stars right after her season? What are your thoughts and opinions? Again, allegedly, the rumors are saying that they called Heidi at one point as well, but Heidi said that she didn't want to do it. Probably to take more time to grow. Yep. Yep. Thank you. We'll see. I'm excited for Jan. Wait, are you serious? Wait, for the entire package? Where did Gomek get that kind of money? So we're excited for Jan? We're excited for Jan? I'm excited for Jan. I'm excited, but I am worried it's too soon. I mean, her season just aired, you know? Obviously, we'll have to see what it's like when she actually gets on. But it does bring to question, how soon is too soon, you know? That's kind of how I feel. I get it. I get it why you would want to come back so soon, but also I feel like, I don't know. It's an interesting topic. At what point is too soon, you know? Because obviously Jan is coming back right away. For All-Star 7, will we get Denali? Who knows, you know? Apparently, I don't understand. How do you spend that much money? How? And you don't, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So much money. Too much money, honestly. I can't imagine spending that much money for that. That's too much. Oh, that's fair. We'll have to see what Jan is like, but will say I'm very excited for Jan. Jan is one of my favorite queens from season 12. And I'm also thinking, maybe you should have waited. Maybe you should have been more like Heidi and said, I'm going to wait. Because I do think Heidi will be coming back at some point. Just not right away, obviously. Which honestly, I think is the smarter choice. I think it's smart to take some time to work on your drag, work on your package, make sure you have a nice drag package moving forward, work on your makeup, all the things. Because if you go back right away, you aren't necessarily coming back as the strongest version of yourself, if that makes sense. So I'm a little nervous for Jan. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, I spend too much time watching Sibling Rivalry. Yeah, Bob is my favorite queen, and sometimes I can just watch hours of Sibling Rivalry, and it gets repetitive. Yeah. Oh, Maddie's live right now? Oh, I didn't know that. I love Maddie. Maddie Rance is honestly one of my biggest YouTube inspirations. But yeah, I didn't know Maddie was live. Oh, wild. But yeah, no. What was I talking about? Jan. I think it's too soon, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous for Jan. Obviously we'll have to see what she does on the season. Yeah. And finally, we have one more queen to discuss. Pandora Box. How do we feel about Pandora Box being on the season of All Stars? Obviously, Pandora was on season 2 and All Stars 1. Do we think it is a good time for Pandora Box to come on? Do we think she'll make it far? How do we feel about Pandora Box? The one thing I will say about Pandora Box, for myself, is while I was making this list of queens as I was writing them down, I honestly had forgotten Pandora Box was in this cast. I don't know why. It's just raspberries. This, and this, and this. People. Oh, Bob is the best host. I want Bob to, if RuPaul does retire, I want Bob to become the new host of Drag Race. Bob is my favorite queen from RuPaul's Drag Race, point blank period. I adore Bob. Like, yeah, I'm hopeful for Pandora. I will say, um, especially with her being paired with Mimi on first, right? I think that's who she was paired with. So she did have a bit of an unfair disadvantage, but we'll have to see what she is like on this season. I will be curious to see what other queens think of her and how she does with the challenges. Um, so yeah, I'll be curious. I'll be very curious to see how she does. Um, yeah, honestly, I think that does bring me to the end of the list of queens. I do want to kind of just do a general Q&A now. So if there's any questions you guys have for my channel, YouTube videos, or any of the above, please leave them down below. And we can do a quick little Q&A for the next 15 or so minutes. And then I'm going to be logging off. Yep. We need All-Star 6 today, but it's not coming today. I don't know when it is. And that's why I decided to do this live, where I would go over the All-Star 6 cast with you guys and give you my thoughts and opinions. And we can also just in general have a discussion about it. So now if there's any questions with All-Stars, with my channel, with Down Under, any of the above, leave them in the comments and we can have a little conversation for the next 15 minutes. Yeah, let's hope the promo comes out tomorrow. Honestly, I stopped keeping track of when I've gone to the point of where I stopped speculating when it's going to come out, because at this point, it's been so long. That's a fair point. Monet and Monique both came back right after their seasons, and Monet won. So who knows? Under? Are you talking about Down Under? I'm confused. Oh wait, did I not say Down Under? Wait, what did I? Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Yes, this. Why did they not use Kylie Minogue? I've been looking online and there's some speculation that like something happened with copyright and maybe they weren't able to use it anymore. It was like a last minute thing. I don't know how legit that is. Oh, okay, got you. But yeah, no, I don't know why they chose to do a RuPaul song instead of a Kylie Minogue song when Kylie Minogue was there that episode. Well, not there, but you know what I mean. And also, Art Simone going home. That's still gagging me. And I'm still upset about it. And I'm not happy. You know? I wanted to see Art Simone go further. Art Simone, I did a video probably about a month or two ago. I don't know when it was, going over the Down Under cast when they were first announced. And I actually made that video, posted it, and then the next day I woke up to find out that Art Simone had shared my video on her YouTube channel. And it was just like, oh my god. I mean, on her Instagram, sorry. Instagram. And just like, oh my god, Art Simone shared my video. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I love Art Simone, and I was really upset to see Art Simone go home. I'm hoping there was a glitch or something, and then they're gonna be like, oh, wait, we didn't mean to do that. I don't know. I'm just still upset about it. I love Art Simone. I wanted to see more of Art Simone. Yep, I agree with this. I agree. Her runway should have saved her. Her runway was honestly one of the best runways that episode, if not the best. And I'm still so mad about it. I'm so mad. I love Art Simone. And her going home with the saddest. Exactly. How could they send her home? I don't get it. I'm upset. And it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Oh, oh, that's, oh, 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 that's tea. That's tea. Yeah, that's tea. I will say I love Art Simone. Yeah, Karen's a cool queen. I think I like Art a little bit more myself, but I also am probably a little bit biased because Art Simone shared my video. Again, Art Simone shared my video. Which is still one of the craziest moments that I've had on my YouTube channel. Art Simone shared my video at one point when I was reviewing Drag Race Holland. What's her name? Room. Put a clip from my video in one of her videos, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I've had a few cool moments through my YouTube that I'm really, really proud of, and I'm excited for more of. I mean, that's fair. I will say there are different types of humor, and I maybe, I don't know. Nice. I appreciate the references to Bob. I will always appreciate a reference to Bob the Drag Queen and season 8. Season 8 is also a phenomenal season. But yeah. Maybe next time I'll do a live where I go over my favorite queens. I don't know. If that would be interesting to you, let me know. But yeah, I adore Bob the Drag Queen. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And yeah. I would gag. Whoa, my voice went up. My voice went way up there. Yeah. It was a very small cast. Okay, I can do that. I did one a while ago, but it was definitely in my earlier days of YouTube, if I'm being honest. Not saying those were bad videos, but my quality has gotten much better. I put a lot more time into my channel, and I'm really just trying to grow it, obviously. So yeah. But yeah, no, Bob just won in general. Bob did the best. I want an all winter season so we can get to see Bob on TV again. That's what I want. Yeah. We'll have to see what they do for lip sync songs. We'll have to see how all this season goes. I'm really excited for it, though. I'm excited to see who's in the cast. To see the promos. I'm excited for all these things coming. Will you go live when the All Stars 6? As in when it gets announced? Is that what you mean? I can. I was probably just gonna do a normal recorded video because I would like to be able to include pictures and also in a way review the outfits, which is why I'm doing this now. I can do a live, but I need to figure out a few more things. But I did like doing this live. I will say it's fun. Wow, it's almost been an hour. We'll have to see when they get announced. So I do want to do a normal video for it because when I do a normal video, they are going to be shorter and it will be likely to get more views, just being honest with you guys. because ultimately when I do get more views, that's when my channel does grow faster. Because obviously my season 13 videos, those videos got views, my reviews and all that, because I was also the first one to put anything out for the most part. And I try to always do that way so that I can get more views, because otherwise YouTube definitely pushes my content further down in the search results, because they're going to promote these channels with more subscribers, with more views, more following and all that. So that's why I try to get my content out as soon as I can, which is why I'm probably going to make a video more likely than doing a live. But I can think about it. I'll think about it. Really? We'll have to see what happens. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but it's been tough. It's been tough because I want to know what happens, We'll have to see. I think this All-Star season is one of the ones I'm the most excited for in a while. So that's fun. Oh, it is just about rounding up on an hour. What do you mean? What happens with my content is oftentimes, I could see that maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. What was I saying? With my content, oftentimes there are so many other YouTubers who do drag race stuff now. That oftentimes my content still hasn't really been pushed by YouTube. I've been growing a lot more organically, if that makes sense, because oftentimes when I post, I am one of the first people to post. So when people search it up, there aren't as many videos on that topic, so they will find my video, and that's how they find my channel oftentimes. Excuse me. But I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm, and it's difficult because trying to figure out how to put out the content correctly to where YouTube will actually promote my content to help me grow my channel and eventually get monetized. It's been an interesting to do. It's been an interesting process of making videos and trying to grow the channel. Some days I have really big days with growth, and other days I have almost no growth. It's been weird. Again, that also depends on what sort of content I'm putting out, because there's certain videos that will get more clicks than others. Like if it's a review for season 13, those got the most views because obviously people were watching season 13 and they wanted their reviews as soon as they could, which is why I put them out as soon as I could. Whereas like a video where I go over the fashions or the excuse me, or just random videos that I make, they might not do as well because I don't have enough of a following for YouTube to promote my channels as much as I promote others. It's all been weird. It's a weird time on YouTube, but I love it. I love making videos, and I've had a really great time doing it. Anyways, that does bring me to the end of this live. It is rounding up on an hour, and I need to eat. If you have enjoyed this live, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and share it all over social media. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's down below. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for another video. Yeah. We'll see you guys later. Bye. And